This is a full review of the AeroGarden Harvest Elite Slim, which includes my thoughts on everything from construction to performance and value based on my experience testing it out over the course of almost a year. I have included links in the description to everything mentioned in this video, so you can easily find more information about these products. If you would like even more information about the AeroGarden and my experience while using it, be sure to check out my full video series on the AeroGarden after this video. I'll include a link on the screen and also in the description. Now, let's get started. First, I want to talk about the construction of the AeroGarden. For construction, I chose a rating of 4.5 out of 5. The AeroGarden is constructed almost entirely out of plastic. However, it is very sturdy. The base of the AeroGarden has the controls and electronic components which are separated from the water reservoir. The buttons on this particular model are touch buttons and not actual mechanical buttons. The light extends to accommodate your plants as they grow, which make the entire unit as short as 11 inches and as tall as 17.5 inches. This allows it to easily fit under standard height kitchen cabinets. The water reservoir is well constructed, and even when full of water, it will maintain its shape while picked up. The pump is located in the bottom of the water reservoir and will pump water into the grow tray that is placed on top of the reservoir. Overall, I am very happy with the construction of the AeroGarden. My only concern is that the extending mount for the light feels a little flimsy compared to the rest of the product. But I have had no issues while using it, even when adjusting the height regularly for different plants. Next, let's talk about the appearance of the AeroGarden. For appearance, I also gave a rating of 4.5. The design of the AeroGarden is very modern and will fit nicely with your existing kitchen appliances. The AeroGarden is designed to be appealing and included as part of your home, and because it is very compact, it can fit almost anywhere. I would caution, however, that it is best placed in a kitchen or living room, since the light is extremely bright, especially before the plants are grown. I would not recommend keeping it in a bedroom. The brightness of the light is necessary, but it can be overwhelming, which is why I gave it a rating of 4.5 and not a 5. Ease of setup and use. This is where the AeroGarden really shines. I rated it a 5 out of 5 because it is very easy and straightforward to set up and maintain. The AeroGarden includes very detailed instructions that make setting it up super easy. In fact, setup only took about 15 minutes from unpacking the box to having the AeroGarden fully set up and running. The unit comes fully assembled and just has to be unpacked. Once all the packaging is removed, you simply fill it with water, add your seed pods and plant food, and plug it in. The control panel will guide you through setting the clock and starting all the timers. And because the AeroGarden will automatically turn on and off the light, remind you when to add plant food, and also let you know when you need to add water, ongoing use is even easier than the setup. This is great even for those who don't have a green thumb. As long as you follow the instructions and any alerts on the AeroGarden, it is nearly foolproof, and you should be successful growing your plants. The performance of the AeroGarden has been outstanding. Definitely 5 out of 5. I started mine with the Gourmet herb seed kit and was using fresh herbs within the first month. All the seeds germinated within the time specified on the pods. However, because the parsley has a much longer germination time than the others, by the time it germinated, the other plants were already grown tall enough to block it from getting enough light, and it never grew to maturity. Since I wasn't super excited for the parsley anyhow, this wasn't a big issue to me, but I wanted to mention it so that you're aware that this could be a problem with different plants in the AeroGarden at one time. The other 5 plants grew fast and full, and I had more basil and dill than I could use, so I was able to dry a lot to use later. When the plants were about 8 inches tall, the AeroGarden was alerting me to add water about every 3 or 4 days. And since the button on the front of the AeroGarden blinks red when it needs attention, it is not easily missed. The pump inside the AeroGarden runs automatically and is very quiet. I was seldom able to hear it running unless the room was really quiet and I was right next to it. It's great that the plants grew fast, but another question is, how did the herbs taste? I was very happy with the quality of the herbs. Also, a 5 out of 5. Both types of basil and the dill were my favorites, but the thyme and mint were very delicious as well, so if you really enjoy those, I'm sure you would be more than happy with them. We used the fresh herbs in pasta dishes, sauces, and even on sandwiches, and all tasted great. I'll share this as an example of how good the herbs actually taste. I chopped up a few basil leaves and some thyme and added them to a store-bought canned spaghetti sauce and served it to my mother-in-law. She raved about how delicious the sauce was all evening. We all know fresh herbs taste great, so I had high expectations, and the AeroGarden did not disappoint. Finally, I want to talk about the value of the AeroGarden for the cost. With retail prices for AeroGardens starting at about $100 and heading up from there, I would definitely not consider them inexpensive. However, from my experience, I would say that they are made well, easy to use, and do what they are intended to do. So with that, I would say you are getting a quality product for the money. So I give it a 4.5 out of 5 in value for your money. If you want to easily start an herb garden or grow some fresh vegetables in your kitchen and not have it be an eyesore or a ton of trouble, this product is great. What you are paying for is the nice design and a well-built product that works. I have no regrets in spending the money on mine. Overall, I am very happy with the AeroGarden. It's been a ton of fun to have growing in the kitchen, and having fresh herbs at our fingertips has been wonderful. Not to mention that anytime we have company, everyone is very curious about it, so it makes for some good conversation as well. I would highly recommend it to anyone thinking about purchasing one, and wouldn't hesitate to buy one for myself again. I hope this video was helpful and you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you click the like button so I know you're enjoying my videos, and consider subscribing so you can get all my latest content. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.